Daddy's Fast Cash here in front of 4946 Rubicam, which I don't have keys for and nobody's home. Kinda sucks, but that's what kind of day it is. This is actually a cute little block right off of Germantown. I'm gonna show you it. A lot of big twins on it. This is good for like a family trying to get like a big house. I think this is a 4 or 5 bedroom. Like again, this is the neighborhood, tree lined. Hopefully I'm going to be adding to this, but as you can see, actually it's pretty decent. Don't know the price yet because I just got it this morning, but here's the sides, and I hope you see it. And it's a huge house, and there's a yard back there which I'm not going to just go crawling around in. Probably a standard rehab. It looks like to be in pretty good shape from the outside, but we'll look into it. If I don't get any more further information, probably have it next week. If I go ahead and put this on the site, this is what you get for video for right now. I'll try to add to it if I can. If not, it might just go out like this, and you can come and see for yourself because I usually do anyway. So, Daddy's Fast Cash, Germantown, Rubicam, big, nice looking on the outside, and you know what they say, it's all about appearances. So, that'll be that. You'll probably see this, or maybe it'll just be sold before I'd even get to the website. We'll see. Jason, Daddy's Fast Cash, and going into 4946 Rubicam in a little segment that I like to call the Junk Whisperer. We have a big bunch of junk. Big house. Big house. The bones are decent. Got hardwood floors going on, you know. You got living room, dining room, second dining room, you'll see. Kitchen in the back. This place, like, my estimate is more or less around 30. It's going to need all new electrical. Well, that's one. So that's going to be, you know, whatever it costs. At least put you in a $6 grand $6 grand or so, at least. Kitchen, however you want to do that. 5 grand should get you a kitchen, maybe a little more. And then, you know, a lot of cosmetics, but not too bad. I mean, it's like paint, flooring, a little bit of flooring. Here's this big. This is, I don't know, I guess this is a study. That's the living room through there, so you could open it up and just make this more living room, family room, etc. And you got 2 doors that will take you to this area, which is essentially a formal dining room, I guess. And a little plumbing issue. Above there is the bathroom, the 1 bathroom in this big 5-bedroom house. So obviously the bathroom you're gonna have to do. So kitchen, bathroom, electrical. Those they seem to be the major. And you know, updating. Doors. I don't know, the windows. Probably the windows, doors, windows. Yeah, this is a 30 grand job. Could be a little more depending on what you want to do to the outside. Here's the kitchen, is in its own shed, which you could conceivably do something about, maybe open it up. Although depends on what's this wall, which it could be brick, so that might not be the move. You could move it in there and make that a shed. I've done that. Move the kitchens around. Let me show you the back real quick. Yard, pretty decent yard. Overgrown but decent. And you got the side goes up to there. Hell, I guess I'll walk back here again and give you the outside look in the jungle. The Junk Whisperer has to go through many travails to get the job done, and thorns and hazards and whatnot. Alright, the basement's not much to look at. Again, your kitchen. Basement's not much to look at, but decent size. It didn't seem wet up. Basically storage and laundry. We got a fuse box in the back, so that tells you about the electric. We got the heater there and the oil tank, so this is oil heat. The other meter. But it's a huge basement. Probably good as a wine cellar / dungeon, where you can tinker or torture, your choice. Torture contractors who don't get jobs done on time. Alright, so going up the steps. These railings are okay, but upstairs not so much. This would be good for room rentals. This place is huge as it is. Could probably make 7 rooms out of this thing and have room to spare. This is one big bedroom with a stove in it. Hey, maybe there's a kitchen. Actually, it is a kitchen. Look at that. Someone was nice enough to kind of make this into a multi-unit. So you got obviously gas and water running there. Now I would actually do something about that, like maybe move the bathroom into here, because there's really no move for a bathroom. But it's your call. I mean, you could conceivably make this a unit. Not much to look at. I agree. Does the light even work? Guess not. We got the forced air heating over there. The steps. The junk whisperer goes on into another room full of colonized with junk. Hey, little junk, are you behaving yourself? Yeah? Wanna come home with me? No, that's okay. I got enough junk there, but thanks for asking. Alrighty then. A little bit of ceiling patchwork there. Don't know what that's about. Doesn't look wet, it just looks old. So, could have just been plaster falling. Alright. This is another big room, which could be 2 rooms the size of this bad boy. There you go. And, well, you got plenty of closets, or you can walk through there. Alright, let me give you another view. I'm trying to keep this thing short. I don't think anybody has the attention span past 5 minutes anymore, and I kind of want to keep this close to that. Up to the 3rd floor. This is where the railings go crazy. You gotta get those fixed. Gotta get moves. Green room. Every house has a blue room or a green room, and this is the green room with an outside view of the garden. Well, lovely. Roof looks in decent shape. Oh, I do believe you have to replace the heater here too. Forgot about that. So keep that in your cost. What's that? 1,500 bucks right there. So add that to your list. And the final room, another green room. Call this the verdant room. More junk. Hey junk, how you doing, junk? Never seen a closet with a window like that. Apparently somebody likes to sit in there and look outside. Or maybe your clothes like a view. One of these big closets. So again, another huge room. Reminds me of the house I grew up in. Actually not too far from here. It was pretty big, just like this. Had little balconies and things like that. Cool for a kid. So that's it for Daddy's Fast Cash, Rubicam. Big house, decent neighborhood. Outside looks good, just gotta touch it up. Inside needs more work, but that's what you're here for, because you don't pick them up from me if they're in good shape. Not normally anyway. Daddy's Fast Cash signing out.